it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
There's a lot of you don't know about the fantasy headlines. Nation. Headline Nation. Fantasy headlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that Chubb life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Good morning, nation. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to the stream. It is Sunday morning of week 16. 2 weeks left after this, and then the season is officially over with. And I don't know about all of you, but I'm ready for that. I'm ready for off-season content. I am ready to jump into rookie analysis. I'm ready to do NFL draft stuff. I'm ready to start putting my big board together. I'm ready for everything that comes after the season is over with at this point. It's been a tough season. I know it has been for you guys. It definitely has been tough for us here as well, but we appreciate you all hanging out and sticking it out with us throughout the season. I don't know if I'm going to go right up to 1 o'clock or not, like a majority of people, probably this weekend. You've got some Christmas stuff going on. I've got family Christmas stuff going on today as well that I am juggling along with my responsibilities on a Sunday morning during the NFL season. So I am going to probably end up getting out of here about 12:30, unless it's crazy. If we're super busy and we're getting a ton of questions and the stream is popping off, obviously I'll stick it out like I did last week when I wasn't really feeling all that well. This week I'm feeling much better, thank you. But we'll see how things go. Savage Khan celebrating a month with us as a member. Michael Wilson or Stefan Diggs. I'm still going to go with Michael Wilson today. I mean, you can do... Arizona says that they're going to ease... Arizona says that they are going to ease Marvin Harrison Jr. back in. That could end up being a bold-faced lie. There's every single team this season probably has lied on a consistent basis about how injured any of their players are. Remember Mike Evans? Remember Bucky Irving? Other guys as well? Yeah. I would still go with Michael Wilson, even with Marvin Harrison Jr. back. Had DJ Moore on my bench, so messed up there. I wouldn't say that you messed up. 11.5 of his fantasy points came on one play last night. And it's because Green Bay completely sold that fourth quarter. Actually, let me rephrase that. Green Bay absolutely sold the last 3 minutes of the game. Right? The response about DJ Moore would be wildly different. If Romeo Doubs just recovers the onside kick and doesn't screw that up, no one's talking about DJ Moore today because he only would have scored like 3 points, 4 points or something like that. It wasn't much. But Romeo Doubs screws up the onside kick the Packers defense completely forgets how to play defense all of a sudden on the final 2 drives of the game, and now you're talking about DJ Moore in a completely different light. So did you mess up? No, not really. It took an absolute and utter disaster of like 6 minutes for DJ Moore to become fantasy viable. So yeah, crazy. Oh, and you're a Packers fan? Then you're really feeling it right now. Right now. So yeah, I'm going Michael Wilson still. PM Potato becoming a member for the 25th month. Got to drop an extra wide receiver to pick up a defense. Need to decide between Godwin and Debo. Thanks for the great content this season. Well, you can't. Are you talking about needing to drop him for today? Because you can't drop Debo because he already played. So you would have to drop Godwin. If you're talking about dropping somebody for next week, I would probably drop Debo if it's me. Robbie Stacks, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation this morning. Dad Bod Athletics becoming a member for the 11th month. Good morning, fellas. Need to start one in the flex. Waddle, Jalen Warren, or Estime. Need one tight end between Gadsden and Tyler Warren. Thank you. For the tight end position, if you want to play it safe, you go with Tyler Warren. If you want to risk it for more upside, then you would go with Gadsden. Have we heard? Hold on a second. I'm not seeing much of anything right now. I'd probably go with Tyler Warren no matter what. And then for the rest of your question, starting one in the flex, it's a PPR league. Your highest upside, even with Quinn Ewers, is going to be Jalen Waddle. It is extremely risky. Extremely risky. Jalen Warren is probably your safest bet, but Jalen Warren also would have very limited upside against the Lions today. And can you trust Audric Estime? Part of me wants to say that's such a good matchup. He's going to have to run the football. You might as well trust him. Since it's a PPR league, I'm going to stay more towards Waddle and Jalen Warren. If it was my team, if I had to set my lineup and I had to choose between those 3 guys, I would go ahead and start Jalen Waddle. I would go ahead and start Waddle and just roll with it. Keep your fingers crossed. I banned alone, becoming a member for the 16th month. Stupid question. Would you move Travion Henderson to RB2 and then flex either Derrick Henry or Jawan Jennings? I had Love last night, so need the best upside. If you're willing to risk it, put Travion Henderson as RB2 and start Jawan Jennings. It is risky. It could absolutely backfire. But if you're in a situation where you are chasing points and you have to shoot for the most upside possible, that would be the most upside possible. Pipe down, becoming a member for the 34th month. And a PPR, Hampton or Hall? I'm going to have to look at that one. Hampton is higher. And then wide receiver 2, Sutton, Jamo, Worthy, Myers, or Jennings. Safest bet is going to be Juwan Jennings. Actually, let me rephrase that. Highest upside is Jamison Williams. Safest bet is Cortland Sutton. If you want a mixture of high upside and safe floor, then it's Juwan Jennings. So it kind of depends on what you're shooting for here. If you want the best floor, then I would go with Cortland Sutton. If you want the most upside and the riskiest, then I would go with Jamison Williams. If you want to try and play it right in the middle, then I would go with Juwan Jennings. Sean McEwen becoming a member for the 30th month. Hey, Kyle, start 2 flex, 1 full PPR. Start 2 flex 1. Start 2 what? Flex 1 full PPR. Am I starting 2 wide receivers? So am I picking 3? Hey, Sean, are you in here still? Am I picking 3 or am I picking 2? I'll come back to your question in just a second. Bad Sniff becoming a member for the 3rd month. I've got Wilson in over Marvin Harrison Jr., Ladd in London, non-PPR scoring. Am I wrong here? Bad Sniff, if it's me, I'm playing Drake London. I'm playing Drake London. I don't care. I'm playing Drake London. I don't care if it's for a fantasy championship. I don't care if it's for a punishment. I'm playing Drake London. Absolutely. I'm picking 3, Sean. Okay, I wanted to make sure. So Mike Evans, George Pickens, Shakir, Quentin Johnson, Emeka Ibuka. Thank you, bro. Happy holidays to you and your family. You as well, Sean. Thank you very much. I'm going Mike Evans. I'm going George Pickens. I don't know if I want to start Mike Evans and Emeka Ibuka. That's probably your safest bet. If you go Evans, Pickens, Ibuka. If you want some more upside and want to chase a touchdown, then Evans, Pickens, and Shakir at that point, since he needs a touchdown. James Freeman becoming a member for the 26th month. Pick 2, Darren Waller, Harold Fannin, Breece Hall, Michael Carter. I'm going to go Darren Waller and Breece Hall and just hope for the best. Yeah, Sean, you're good, man. You don't have to apologize. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to screw up your question. Darren Waller, Breece Hall, keep your fingers crossed. The kid Ethan becoming a member for the 3rd month. Good morning, Headliner Nation. Should I start Dak or Baker? I think Baker's higher. He is. We have Baker at number 6. So we have Mayfield higher. And should I start Marvin Harrison Jr. or Brian Thomas Jr.? I need upside due to Jacobs' performance. Yeah, how about Josh Jacobs? Not only a goal line fumble, but basically being benched after that. Man. That's tough. That hits tough. Let me see here real quick. We have Marvin Harrison Jr. higher than Brian Thomas Jr. right now. Well, I mean, that depends, Ethan. That depends, right? Because apparently Arizona is going to limit Marvin Harrison Jr. If he's limited, then Brian Thomas Jr. gives you way more upside. So it depends on if you believe it or not. I mean, I don't know what to believe, right? This is the business I'm in. And I would be willing to bet. This is not a slight to anybody. This is not a slight to anybody. I'm just trying to make a point. So please don't take this the wrong way. I'd be willing to bet of the 249 people watching, if you combined how much you guys look at football throughout a week, on myself, I probably look at more football. Right? Because it's my job. It's my job. This is what I'm supposed to do. Again, this is not a slight. I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm not looking down on you. This is my job. It's not your guys' job. The point I'm trying to make is I probably look at football more than this entire stream combined, and I still have no way of knowing whether or not a team is lying to us. Right? I don't. I have no idea whether or not a team is lying to us. I mean, Tampa Bay lied relentlessly this season. Bucky Irving was supposed to be limited, and he came back and scored 15 fantasy points. Mike Evans was supposed to be limited. He came back and he scored a ton of fantasy points. I think it was more than 15. Chris Godwin technically was supposed to be ramped back up, and by the second week back, dude was playing almost 100% of the snaps. It's like this is, I don't know. I don't know, Ethan. I have no idea of telling you whether or not that report is true. I don't know. The report is that Marvin Harrison Jr. was supposed to go off, or was supposed to be limited this week. He could go out and score 20 fantasy points, play 80% of the snaps, receive 10 targets, and that would be an absolute lie. But if you start him and you're looking for the most upside, and they're not lying, and he plays 50% of the snaps, Brian Thomas Jr. has more upside. It's not just that. It's Christian Watson, right? Christian Watson last week had to go to the hospital for an injury. Green Bay made it sound like the dude wasn't going to be able to play again. And all of a sudden, Christian Watson is out there on a short week on Saturday night playing. Like, the dude was just in the hospital, and now he's a full go. He was back at practice 2 days later. But yet Green Bay made it sound like the dude was going to miss the entire season. It's football's weird this season. And I think we've seen a build up over the last couple of years to this, but it's not easy. It's not easy. We have no idea of knowing. None. I'm an analyst, right? I'm not an insider. I'm not Adam Schefter. I'm not Ian Rappaport. I'm not somebody I don't have contacts inside these locker rooms. I don't have guys that I can reach out to and be like, hey, what are you seeing right now? I don't have that. Amon-Ra St. Brown, right? Amon-Ra St. Brown goes down on Thanksgiving Day. That looked awful. And for as good as Amon-Ra St. Brown is, and for as tough as that guy is, for him to leave that Thanksgiving Day game, and I don't want to say screw over the Lions, because I don't think he screwed over the Lions, because he didn't want to leave, I'm sure. But that hurt the Lions against Green Bay on Thanksgiving Day. I mean, with the way it looked and with the way things said, it was like he's not going to play this week. And all of a sudden he's back at practice, right? Now, the one thing I'll say about the Lions definitely didn't conceal anything. They basically said, yeah, if he's good to go, he is playing. But what about coach speak at the beginning of the season? Tank Bigsby was probably my biggest miss of the year, was saying that Tank Bigsby was going to be the guy in Jacksonville. Do you know how many times their offensive staff and head coach combined came to the podium and talked about how much they loved Tank Bigsby, and then they traded him a couple of weeks later? What about Kenneth Walker? Kenneth Walker might be my second biggest miss of the season. They came to the podium every single practice and talked about Kenneth Walker and how elite he was and how he could be the focal point of this offense and how he was going to be a guy that they were going to lean on and they were going to rely on. Where the hell has Kenneth Walker been all season? Where was that? Where's that energy been all season long? He was supposed to be the guy, but you won't even give him touches in the red zone? Dude's got to score from 50 yards out to get a touchdown. But yet, y'all stepped up to the podium every single practice during training camp and talked about how elite Kenneth Walker was. Why? There's some gamesmanship here, right? Like, this is what NFL teams do. How often is an NFL team going to come out and talk shit about their own players? They're not. They're not. But at the end of the day, like, what are we listening to half the time? What are we listening to half the time with these teams? STG, they don't, and they shouldn't. Like, that's not my point. Like, my point isn't that these NFL teams should care about our fantasy teams. That is, no. That I'm not. That's not the point. Okay? Because they're playing for championships. They're being paid millions of dollars. everything like that. No, I get it, STG. I do. I know that you've been around long enough. I know that you weren't being combative. You were just saying. I'm just like, I'm going off of your point. I do wish when fantasy players say, or when football players and coaches say things like, I don't care about your fantasy team, that irks me a little bit, because you have the ability to make millions of dollars because of us, right? Like us as fans, because we enjoy the NFL and we play fantasy football and we watch these games. The reason the NFL is so popular that it is right now, and you can quote me on this and you can argue this with me, and I will argue this until I pass out dead. The reason the NFL has become so popular is because of fantasy football. There are millions of people that the only reason they watch football games is because they play fantasy football or they do pick'ems or things like that. That is the only reason millions of people watch football, is because they watch for their fantasy team. So fantasy football has actually turned, or helped turn, the NFL into a global product. Is it any... I mean, it makes sense, right? The NFL over the last 10 years has started to play games overseas, internationally. We've got how many... I sat here one day and I went through, this is how many countries our videos are viewed in. Right? And we're viewed in tons of countries. There is people that play fantasy football that don't live in the United States and barely get access to NFL games. So do you know what they do? They go and buy NFL packages and spend money to watch games because they play fantasy football. Yeah, Ray just made the point. Ray makes the point that I just said. He bought Red Zone just to watch fantasy football, to watch his fantasy football team. So should they care about our teams? No. When it comes to planning games and stuff, they shouldn't care about that. But they should respect and understand the fact that their fan base, and the reason they get an opportunity to be paid millions of dollars, is because of us and what we do to push the NFL. STG. I'm not excited enough to watch the Jets and the Saints, but he's playing Shuck and Estime, so he's going to watch them, right? I love Red Zone. I do. So chat, you can clip this and you can post it all over social media if you want to. I don't care. I'm just spitting facts. The NFL, like, the players, like, they should, like, I don't want this to come off of as the only reason you get to do this is because of me. It's not. They're good. These players get to do what they do because they were born with a gift and they work on it. Some of them do. Okay? But the reason they get paid a ton of money, and because the reason the league that they play in is so popular, is because we show up every single week. Even in a season that has been as terrible as 2025, we are still here in week 17 at 11:28 a.m. of week 16. Just a few days before Christmas. Talking about our fantasy teams. Fantasy baseball isn't that popular. Baseball is probably the third popular sport right now. Cliff Mountain, never used to watch football. Started playing fantasy with buddies a few years back. Now I love it. These are the type of live streams that I love doing. I know we've got questions and we're going to go over the questions, but I'm really, really excited. I am going to be doing a new live stream all off season long. And I'm going to be here. It's going to start the week after the season ends. It's going to be on Mondays and Wednesdays from 11 to 1. And it's going to be me. I'm going to be here with the chat. And we're going to be talking all things sports. We're going to be talking everything going on in sports. Whether we're talking about something that happened in basketball, whether we're talking about the World Baseball Classic, whether we're talking about the NFL playoffs, NFL free agency, we're going to be talking all things sports. Because I don't want to just sit here and answer fantasy football questions. I love being here. Let me tell you guys, I love to live stream. I love it. Absolutely love it. I would rather sit here and live stream World Cup, potentially. Yeah. Everything sports. I love to live stream. I would rather sit here and live stream with you guys every single day of the week instead of recording content. I love interacting with you guys. I love when we've got tons of people in here watching the content. We've done some off-season streams before, but never consistently. When Jake and Taylor and I met the other day, I told them I want to do a dedicated live stream all season long, and I want to talk about everything sports. I want to talk about what's going on in the world around us. Bradley, yes, I'm a Red Wings fan. I don't get to watch them as much as I would like to, being in Indiana, but I do watch them, but I am a Red Wings fan. We're going to talk about all things sports. We're going to talk about all things sports. It's going to be fun. It's going to be different than anything that we've done before. I hope y'all are excited about it because I am. Because I've wanted to do a show like this for a while. Shows like Colin Cowherd, where it's him talking sports. Shows like Joel Klatt, where it's him talking sports. The Pat McAfee show. Like, I want to do stuff like that. And I am extremely excited for it, and I really hope that we have enough people stick around to hang out with us. I really do. I really hope that we have enough people this offseason that watch the streams and stick around for the content, because we're going to be talking sports all season long. The fantasy content's not going anywhere after the season starts. Here, we'll wait. Let's answer some more questions, and we'll talk about that a little bit more, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a preview of what things look like. STG, that would be awesome, and I really hope so. And that was kind of my point to Jake and Taylor, is I thought that I think people would be more excited about hanging out with us and chatting and just talking sports than coming back and just constantly just watching recorded videos when there's no football. So that's my hope, is that helps keep people around. Let's answer some more questions. Ethan, coming back to you really quick. If you want to risk it with Marvin Harrison Jr., you should. But Brian Thomas Jr. would have the most upside. STG, becoming a member for the 15th month. Just wanted to let you know that Goddard, Devontae Smith, and DJ Moore all hit big for me in my semifinals. Thanks for all the advice, Daddy. STG, you are absolutely welcome. Manny Dingo, becoming a member for the 54th month. Good morning, baby cakes. Listen. If you come up with keep your questions short, but you have to come up with a pet name for me, or I'm not answering them. How about that for today, huh? How about that for today? Manny Dingo, becoming a member for the 54th month. Good morning, baby cakes. Titans or Baltimore defense? Thank you, forehead kisses. Titans or Baltimore defense? Oh, boy. Tennessee. We've got Tennessee higher. Kyle Seymour becoming a member for the 11th month. Good morning, Kyle. Pick one wide receiver, one running back, and one flex in a full PPR. Olave, Mike Evans, Travion, ETN, Bucky, and Tet. One wide receiver, I'm going to go Mike Evans. One running back, I'm going to go, it's probably Bucky. We technically have ETN a spot higher, but it is a way tougher matchup than Bucky Irving. I think Bucky Irving's a little bit lower in the rankings right now just because there's some worry about what happened last week. If it's me personally, I probably play Bucky Irving still. And then for the flex, if you want the most upside, it's Olave. If you want to play it safe, it's ETN. OEG becoming a member for the 52nd month. What up, Kyle? Merry Christmas to the entire nation. OEG, my man. Appreciate you. Much appreciation, headliners, for all you do. Can't wait for that fire off-season content. OEG, you know the fire's coming, baby. You know it for sure. Luis becoming a member for the 3rd month. Pick 5 in a full PPR. We're going 2 wide receivers, 2 running back, and a flex. Achane, Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase, Evans, and Olave. Your 2 wide receivers are Chase and Evans. Your 2 running backs are Achane and Derrick Henry. Your flex, if you want to play it safe, is Chase Brown. If you want more upside, it's Chris Olave. Vasquezil becoming a new member. Welcome in. I'm just going to say Vas. Welcome in, Vas. Appreciate you joining appreciate becoming a new member of the exclusive Headliner Nation. King James becoming a member for the 2nd month. Flex Michael Wilson or Jalen Warren, Dak or Lamar Jackson. We have Lamar Jackson higher, and I would play Michael Wilson. Kenny Strasser becoming a member for the 51st month. Kenny, what's going on, baby? Big Tasty. I need 5 starters. I have to start 1 running back, 2 wide receivers at minimum. Minshew, Brees, Judkins, Travion, Evans, Flowers, Marvin Harrison Jr., Pittman. Thanks. All right, 1 running back. We are starting Travion Henderson. 2 wide receivers. We are starting Evans, Flowers, Marvin Harrison Jr., Pittman. Give me Evans. And then if you want the most upside, give me Marvin Harrison Jr. If you want to play it safe, give me Flowers. Now, we have to pick 2 more players. We are going to pick, if you want to play it safe, you've got Minshew in here. I'm assuming it's a super flex league. If it is a super flex league, then it is Minshew. Along with Minshew, if you want to play it safe, then I'm going to go Judkins. So your flex is Minshew and Judkins. Your running back is Travion Henderson. Your wide receiver is Michael Evans. Flowers if you want to play it safe. Marvin Harrison Jr. if you want upside. Boom. Nailed it for you, baby. Kalafa becoming a member for the 55th month. Woo! Cannot wait until we start seeing some 60s pop up. Morning swag. Chasing points. Need 1 wide receiver in a full PPR. Harrison, Diggs, Worthy, Mitchell. Happy holidays to you and the fam. You as well, Kalafa. Appreciate you. 1 wide receiver. I'm going to go Marvin Harrison Jr. if you want upside. I will go Diggs if you want to play it safe. That's what I would do. You're chasing points. Depending on how many points you're chasing, if you can risk it, then that's where we would go. Ryan Sylvester becoming a new member. Ryan, welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Evo Dak becoming a member for the 27th month. Good morning. Need help in a full PPR. Need 1 running back. Judkins, Carter, Estime. I will still go with Judkins. And then 1 flex. Wandell, AD, Mitchell, Carter, Estime. Thanks for all your help. 1 flex out of this group. If you want to play it safe, I go with Estime. If you want to risk it for upside, it's Wandell, but it is risky. Ray brings up a great point. Let me touch on that real quick. With the Cowboys being eliminated, any concerns with their starters? Yes, but I'm not going to say I'm worried this week because I still think they're going to want to win out. I don't think they're just going to, I just don't think they're going to sell at this point. So, hold on a second. my family from Michigan is coming down to do Christmas with us today, which includes my mom. She just texted me and said, be there in 5 minutes or less. Can you help us carry stuff, please? She knew that I was going to be live this morning. I even told her, I was like, if you get here before 1, I'm probably still going to be live. And I was like, I'm live still. So I'm wondering, oh, she goes, sorry, forgot. That's okay. Don't do it again. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. I just said that's okay. Evo Dak. Okay, I just did Evo Dak. Really young forever, becoming a member for the 2nd month, playing against Puka. Kittle's my tight end. Do I get more upside with May and his rushing TD potential or with stacking Brock and Kittle? Thank you. I want to see something real quick. We've got Brock at quarterback 4. We've got Drake May at quarterback 3. I'm probably still playing Drake May. I get where you're coming from, though. Let's be real. She's texting to get fantasy advice. My mom doesn't play fantasy football. I love my mom. I wouldn't survive a season of helping her try to figure out fantasy football. Devin Coleman becoming a member for the 5th month. Super flex. Standard scoring. Goff QB1. So sit Sanders or Ewers? I would sit Ewers. And which 2 do I start? Oh, F. Hold on. And which 2 do I start at running back? Genty, Pollard, Warren, or Estime? Genty, Pollard, Warren, or Estime? Genty, Pollard, I can't. Okay, Genty, Warren, Pollard. You have to start how many? 2? Genty, Pollard, Warren. I'm starting Genty and Warren. If you want more upside, then I start Warren, and believe it or not, Estime. The unclear ambiguity, becoming a member for the 15th month, and a PPR, I'm picking 2. Tet, Judkins, Tracy, Estime, and Coker. Give me, since it's a full PPR league, I'm going to go with Tet, and then I'm also going to toss Judkins in there as well. Pick 1, Estime, Montgomery, or Coker. Estime has the most upside. Montgomery is the safest. Bukowski, becoming a member for the 51st month. I am sorry, Buck. I cannot read that. And it's not true either. Would you start crab legs over lobster and a full AYCE? I don't know what AYCE is, but I will always take lobster over crab legs. And crab legs are delicious. I think they're here. I think I just heard a horn honk. Kalafa gifting 5 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Can we get a little hashtag Kalafa spamming up in the chat for the generosity this morning of 5 gifted memberships? Oh, all you can eat. I'm going lobster, baby. Look, here's the thing, too. I love crab legs, but they're too much work. Right? Like, give me a lobster tail, and I'll just... This is true, Anna. I don't need you to back that up, though. Hulk fan. It's not just my mom. There are people with my mom that can help her, so she's okay. My niece and my nephew are with her. My stepdad is with her. They can get it. They'll be all right. Then my kids can also go out and help. Hulk fan becoming a member for the 14th month. Bo Nix, who has killed it against non-divisional opponents at home. Or Joe Burrow, who hates football now. I'm down pretty big after starting Parkinson. I feel a lot of people are in that boat. I'm pretty sure it's Joe Burrow still. Oh, no, it's not. We have Bo Nix higher. We have Bo Nix higher than Burrow this week. Rory becoming a member for the 20th month. 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end and flex. Jefferson, Pittman, Mitchell, Pitts, Waller, RJ, Harvey, Vidal. I don't care if I have to start 2 tight ends. One wide receiver. Your wide receiver is going to be Justin Jefferson if you're willing to risk it. Your tight end is going to be Pitts. Your flex is going to be RJ Harvey. Stiffy McNasty celebrating a month with us. Bucky, Dowdle, Judkins, Tracy, pick 2. Thank you. Give me Bucky. Give me Dowdle. Sapper, becoming a member for the 46th month of excessive chub. Sapper, what's going on? Good morning, swag. Hope you and the fam are doing great. Please pick 2 for wide receiver, 2 into flex. Abuka, Harrison, or London. I'm playing London for sure. If you want to play it safe, go with Abuka. I probably risk it anyway with Marvin Harrison Jr. at that point. Also, Baker, Stroud, or Herbert. We have Baker higher this week, I believe. We do. We have Baker higher. Love you all. Thanks for everything as always. Mahalo. 731 Hulk becoming a member for the 4th month. Purdy, Herbert, or Baker. We have Purdy the highest there. Sutton, Jennings, Wandell, and Flowers. I'm picking 2. I'm going to go with Sutton and Jennings. Thanks for always great help. Keep it up, everyone. Mine would have made me get up. Oh, your mom would have made you get up. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Ryan Moore. It just scrolled on me. Where'd you go to? Ryan Moore becoming a member for the 23rd month. Dart, Rodgers, Herbert at quarterback. Start 3 wide receivers and 1 flex from these guys. Okay, so Dart, Rodgers, Herbert. Dart, Rodgers, Herbert. Dart, Rodgers, Herbert. It is. Herbert is the highest ranked for us. 3 wide receivers. It's going to be London. I'm going to play London, Jefferson, and McMillan. And then 1 flex from Robinson, Marks, Monty, Coker, Mitchell, or Bourne. If you want to play it safe, I go with Woody Marks as long as he plays. And then Wandell Robinson if you want more upside. Let me double check real quick to see if there's been any updates. My dog is barking. Quentin Johnston is active. Keon Coleman is a healthy inactive. T. Higgins is active. Nick Chubb is expected to be active. That's all I've got right now. Those are the only updates I see. Yeah, so Ryan, so London, Jefferson, McMillan, and then your flex, Marks if he plays. That's your best bet. Robinson if you want to risk it for a little bit more upside. Reese, Cauldron, becoming a member for the 47th month with Marv playing pick 2, Michael Wilson, Jacoby Myers, BTJ, and DK. If you want the most upside, I go Michael Wilson and DK. If you want to play it safe, I go Jacoby Myers and DK. Caesar, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for becoming a member of the exclusive Headliner Nation this morning. JD Jason becoming a member for the 15th month. Juwan Johnson or Mark Andrews. Give me Juwan Johnson. And then Baker or Lawrence. I'm pretty sure we have Baker higher this week. We do. We have Baker higher this week. Jesse with his normal peach and hot dog emojis. Jesse, thank you for keeping the streak going. Let me pop this chat out real quick so I can see it a little bit better. Jacory, I don't really think it's that Josh Jacobs didn't show up. He fumbled that ball at the goal line and then was benched. I can't tell you if I saw Josh Jacobs the rest of the game after that fumble. It was Emmanuel Wilson more than anything. Josh Jacobs didn't even play 1 snap in overtime. So it wasn't really that he didn't show up. It's that he made that fumble and then Green Bay said, nope, we're going with Wilson. Keep the questions as short as possible. Devin, flex in a full PPR. RJ Harvey, Pollard, Olave, or Michael Wilson. I'm only picking 1. It's Olave. Okay, yeah. He came out 1 time. Yeah, I knew it wasn't much. Trey, pick 2. Higgins, Wilson, Travion, Henderson. I'm going to go Higgins and Henderson if you want the most upside. Wilson and Henderson if you want to play it safe. Hampton or Judkins? I'm probably going to still go with Judkins if you want to play it safe. Hampton if you want more upside. London, Tet, or Ladd? I'm starting London, Dan. Callie, Baker or Dart at quarterback? I'm going with Baker. Kareem Hunt or Marvin Harrison Jr.? I'll go Marvin Harrison Jr. Currently projected to win, but who the F knows? Jesse, good morning, Kyle, my sweet prince. Jesse's waking up with Jess. He is as solid as can be after that win yesterday. Mr. Collins, Waller or Strange? I'll go with Waller. Ja'Cory, Ibuka, Metcalf, or Johnston? Ibuka and Metcalf. Damon Lucky, Ibuka or Jettas? I think there's a lot of inconsistency with both. I'll go with Jefferson. Aiden, Juwan Jennings, Higgins, Gainwell, pick 2. I'm going Juwan Jennings and Higgins. Keto Rising, need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. Evans, Wandell, Omarion. Evans for sure. Omarion if you want a safer floor. Wandell if you want more upside. The TV, becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation. Donnie Lamberson, becoming a member for 18th month. Good morning, Kyle. First League, London, CD, Wandell Evans, pick 2. Oh, I can only pick 2. I'm playing, because you have such good options, I would play CD and Evans and sit London. Because you have such good options. Second league, Michael Carter or Tet McMillan for the flex. Give me Tet McMillan there. Thanks, Kyle. Go Nation. Donnie, appreciate you. Alex Rodriguez becoming a member for the 16th month and a full PPR. Pick 2, Dowdle, DK, Bucky, Pickens. Give me, if you want to play it safe, Bucky and Pickens. If you want the most upside, DK and Pickens. The TV, welcome in. Hello, please pick 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, and 1 flex. Travion, Aaron Jones, Judkins, Tracy, Wandell, and Waddle. 1 wide receiver is going to be, I'm still going to go Waddle. 1 running back is going to be Travion Henderson. And then for the flex, I'm going Aaron Jones if you want the most upside, Judkins if you want to play it safe. Evermore becoming a member for the 14th month. May or Brissett? I think we have May higher, but that's actually a good question. It is Drake May. It is Drake May. He is a little bit higher. And then, what was the other one? Only passing yards. Points are 6 points for 300 yards or more. 6-point passing touchdowns. Oh. You only get a point if he throws a touchdown? I probably still go with May. That is weird scoring. Jill, start 1. Emeka Pittman, Coker, or Wandell. I think Pittman has the safest floor, but the smallest upside. Wandell has the riskiest floor, but the highest upside. Hopefully that helps. Dr. K. Stewart becoming a member of Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Anna going full Will Smith. Full Will Smith on Jesse. Jason. Full PPR. Already started JSN and Jacobs. Gibbs or Travion Henderson? I'm starting Gibbs still. And then 2 quarterbacks. A-Rod, Baker, or Dart. Give me Baker and Dart. Johnson or Schultz? Schultz. Zestradamus, MHJ or Darren Waller? I'll go with Marvin Harrison Jr. Scales, Calfman, Juwan or Fannin? Give me, Juwan Johnson? Fannin has more upside than Johnson. Johnson has a safer floor. We have Brissett over Burrow this week. The Mortgage Craft, Marks, Hunt, and Algier. I'm saying Marks and Hunt. I'm saying Marks and Hunt. Kayshawn, can you grade my team? Goff, Gibbs, Bijan, Puka, A.J. Brown, Nico, Juwan Johnson, Texans defense. That's strong. It's a strong team. That is a championship caliber team. Dak or Purdy, Rodrigo? We're going Purdy. Also have to drop someone for a defense. Gainwell or Tyrone Tracy? I drop Gainwell. Jethro, Wilson, Pickens, London, Myers. Start 2. London and Pickens. Higgins still around wide receiver 13 now that he's playing. I would say in that area. Mid to high end wide receiver 2. Touchdown dependent though. Aaron, Kyle, can you say hi to my mom, Stacy, and forcing her to watch? Hi, Stacy. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. If Aaron gets out of line, Aaron's been around long enough that if he gets out of line, you just let me know, and we will make sure that we have a talk with him, okay? Aaron, you better be minding your P's and Q's over there, bro. Anna is sleeping in a trailer in her backyard and is tired. Why are you in a trailer in your backyard? Snakes? Do you have snakes in your house, Anna? That's exactly what it is. Snakes. Anna's house has snakes, so now she has to sleep in a trailer. I tell you what, if my house had snakes, I'd burn it. Burn it to the ground. I'm not selling it. And I'm not even trying to get any insurance money out of it. I'm just burning it to the ground. I would blow it up. But then the snakes could launch into the air and get into the trees. And if there's one thing that scares me worse than a snake chasing me now, thanks everybody from the last stream, it's a snake falling out of a tree on top of me. The plantar fasciitis is not my fault, okay? You're the one that decided to start working out. Congratulations, by the way, on your health journey. That's not my fault. Why am I being blamed for it? Oh, everyone has the flu? Oh, yeah. I'm going to a hotel. It's a Philly thing. Need help at quarterback. May or Burrow. We have May higher. The Goonies. Lamb, Gibbs, Irving, Evans in. Dowdle, Jones on the bench. I'm keeping it that way. Rosetown. Worthy or Shakir? I'm going with Shakir. Oh, no. You played Love over Stafford? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I had the whole don't wait till New Year's speech. I still don't see how I'm to blame here. Prod by Lee, becoming a member for the 39th month. What's good, Kyle? Purdy or Jackson? We have Purdy higher, I think. We do. We have Brock Purdy at 4. Jackson at 11. We got the Purdster higher. Oh, God, and yeah. I would take that serious that you're saying I'll see you all next season, but I think we both know you're not going anywhere. We'll see. We'll see you this offseason. My Christmas shopping is done. Christmas wrapping is almost done. I can't disclose anything on stream because the kids are somewhere outside the door. Plus, they do watch from time to time. So I don't know where they're at right now. But everything except there's 3 things left to be wrapped. One of them is my daughter's. 2 of them are my son's, but the 2 things for my son are not here yet. And I'm sweating those a little bit because I don't know if they're going to get here in time. Oh my God, a snake falling into my canoe where I would have to dive out of the canoe into the water where there also might be snakes. Just kill me. If I would drown myself, I would drown myself. That's what I would do. I would literally jump into the water and just start breathing in as much water as I could just to make it as quick as possible. Just You got your shopping done in 5 minutes? Cool. If there's a snake on a plane, I'm jumping. I won't take the plane down, but I am jumping. What up, David? I have been tubing down the river before, and I was a disaster the entire time. OAG, FedEx has been cheeks. Listen, so it's not the delivery that I'm worried about. It's the updated tracking. Like, I've had stuff through FedEx that has said, like, it has sat in the same spot for 3 days. And I'm like, did it not get scanned? Where is it? And then all of a sudden, it's like, it's out for delivery. It was supposed to be here 2 days ago, which is fine. I understand there's going to be delays this time of the year. But I'm like, where's the tracking? Where's the tracking right now? Real quick, Headliner Nation, I told you all that I would just give you a little bit of a peek into what the offseason is going to look like. So for January, like I mentioned, after week 18 is over with, because we'll still have start and sit video stuff in week 18, we are going to go to 2 live streams a week, Monday, Wednesdays from 11 to 1. The new live streams during the off season is going to be all encompassing on sports. We're going to talk football, baseball, soccer, hockey, everything. We're going to be talking everything sports. Okay. Then we're also going to do for the playoffs, like the NFL playoffs, we're going to do some preview shows, talk about underdog picks and stuff like that in them. So that's how things are going to get started. Do a couple of 2025 wrap-up videos as well for fantasy football. So that's what you're going to see throughout the playoffs. After the playoffs get done, we're going to start jumping into dynasty content, rookie content. We'll be talking my big board. We'll be talking what rookies to watch with the combine coming up and things like that. So we're going to go hard into the dynasty stuff this year, really focusing on that type of things. Some more 2025 wrap-up stuff. And it's going to continue like that throughout the entire season, off season. So you can expect a decent amount of content even after the season's over with. So please make sure that you stick around. I'd greatly appreciate it. Vol becoming a member for the 37th month. What's going on, brother? Happy holidays, Kyle, Jake, Anna, and the team. Half PPR, pickle with Hollywood. Please rank against Sutton, Javante, Estime, Wilson, Myers. Want 12 to 15 points. Okay. Don't forget about Only Cavs. Not Only Cavs, but I am going to be posting videos too on a brand new channel that I created that I'm really excited for that has absolutely nothing to do with sports. Well, it will in some capacity, but I'm really excited. I'm going to be posting like a video per week over there that I'm very excited about, a new venture that I want to do some things with. So maybe if you all stick around, maybe you guys will find out a little bit more about that too. Okay, so I'm ranking, you need 12 to 15 points. Sutton, Javante, Williams, I'm assuming. Estime, Wilson, Myers. So, and Hollywood. So let me rank all of these guys for how likely I think they are to reach 12 to 15 fantasy points. Javante Williams, Cortland Sutton, Michael Wilson, Jacoby Myers, Hollywood Brown, Audric Estime. That's how I'm ranking them. Surge, becoming a member for the 19th month. Do I start Pickens or London over Henry or Judkins for most upside? I would start Pickens and London, both over Henry and Judkins if you're looking for upside. Oh, it's a full PPR? And you're playing against Puka? Yeah, I'd probably do that. All Gucci Mane, pick 4, Mike Evans, Godwin, Adonai Mitchell, Wandell Robinson, David Montgomery. Mike Evans, Wan'Dale Robinson, David Montgomery, Adonai Mitchell. I probably don't start. If you want more upside, Adonai Mitchell. If you want to play it safe, then it is going to be Chris Godwin. Zestradamus gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Appreciate you. Rosetown, I have never watched Stranger Things. My kids have been watching it with their mom, and they are very excited. My son was trying to tell me about it last night, and I was like, hey, dude. Like, I haven't watched it, man. He's, like, trying to tell me, and I'm like, Flo becoming a member of Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Next season, can you pronounce a player's name differently like Dobbs? I need to see if my league mates watch this channel. I mean, if you ever hear anybody say Dallas Goddard, you know exactly who they get their fantasy information from. Or Justin Herbert, you know exactly where they get their information from. The Swifty over 50 becoming a member for the third month in a full PPR super flex. Pick 2 running backs and 2 wide receivers plus the 2 flex. Okay, so the 2 wide receivers, I'm going Amon-Ra and Evans. The 2 running backs, I'm going Irving and Aaron Jones. For the 2 flex, I'm going Michael Wilson. If you want the most upside, I'm going Harvey. If you want to play it safe, I'm going Marks. And we're playing Purdy over Stroud. Or Doomtar. Yeah, if you hear anyone say Doomtar, then you also know. London has top 12 potential this week. That's why I'm playing London. I'm doing Judkins over Tracy. Oh, Marks is unlikely to play? Okay, I had not seen anything as of yet. So then Marks is off the table. Isaiah. If it's, and I'm going to be honest with you. Listen, I'm playing against my son in our fantasy championship. First year he's played, made it to the finals. He was the number 1 seed. He gets to go against Daddy Swag at this point. Okay? London's in my lineup. I'm playing Drake London. I'm doing it. I loved Drake London before the season. Unfortunately, he's been injured, but when he's been healthy and he's been out there, he's been good. I don't care if Kirk Cousins is his quarterback. I don't care if Uncle Rico is his quarterback. I'm playing Drake London this week. I'm going down with my studs, chat. I don't know if you realize that from how we've talked for the last week. I am going with my studs. I'm not getting cute in the playoffs. I'm not. It's not happening. Regards from Germany. Do I start London over Jamison Williams? Jamison Williams, I will go with Jamison Williams over London. There are some players that inherently have just as much risk as Drake London, but are also in a really solid spot that I would pick over Drake London. Have you ever gave bad fantasy advice to benefit yourself and your own person? No, never. That's why I don't play in many fantasy leagues. Somebody the other day, I don't remember if it was a live stream. I don't remember where. I don't remember. It might have been in the comments. Somebody the other day basically said, like, he's not going to watch a channel. Or he, like, basically took a shot at me and said, Kyle doesn't even play in fantasy leagues, so why would I take his advice? This is the reason I don't. I used to play in 15 fantasy leagues a season. I used to play in such in-depth fantasy leagues, it would make your head spin. It would make your head spin. I used to play in contract leagues with full rosters where you had to start an IDP at every single position. You had to have kick returners, cornerback, safeties. You had a salary cap. You had free agent signings in the offseason. I don't anymore because I'm too invested in this, and I don't want to be blinded by anything. So no, I don't even play in that many fantasy leagues anymore. I played in 2 leagues this year. 2 leagues is all I played in this year. Troy, somebody said that it was on TV. I haven't seen anything. Somebody said it was on TV that he's not playing, and I believe them. I just haven't seen anything. Yeah, I still have not seen anything about him yet, so keep an eye out for it. Rank these options: Pickens, Bucky, Sutton, Wandell, Wilson in a full PPR. I'm making one change here. It's going to be Pickens, Bucky, Sutton, Wilson, and Wandell. Joe Mama becoming a member for the 23rd month. Jackson, Brissett, and Dart. We have Brissett, Dart, and Jackson ranked in that order. Also flex Dowdle, Carter, or Hampton. Need all the upside. Hampton probably has more upside than Dowdle. I probably still play Dowdle if it's me. 18 Hothead. Any changes to this lineup and a PPR? Already played Monangai, Henry, Ibuka, Wilson, Bowers, Wandell with Godwin, Estime, Higgins, Worthy on the bench. I probably stick with that. Your boy Gray. Wait a second. It says your boy Gray, welcome to Holden Chubb, but I know that that is inaccurate as can be because you've been a member. So I don't know why it's showing up like that. That's weird. Sorry if I keep repeating the question. Versus Puka, need upside. Dart over Brissett. Hold on. Let me see how close that one is real quick. No, I'm playing Brissett still. I'm playing Brissett still. I'm playing Brissett still. And then Gente, Estime, Coker, Quentin Johnson, Waller have Houston. You need upside. I would play Coker if you need upside, but it is as risky as it can possibly get. I would say Estime, believe it or not, has more upside than Gente and is safer than Coker. SP Bobsicle? Popsicle? Thanks for everything you do, Kyle and Anna. SP, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Being a member for the 6th month. Woo! Yeah, boy, you're welcome. 85 yards, 5 catches, and a TD today. I would take that for sure. 100%. Jangle. Dak or Knicks? We have Knicks higher. London or Wandell? Give me some Wandilio. No. Drake London. What is wrong with me? I wanted to say his name. Pick 2. Give me T and Bucky. Dehan, Carter, Estime, or Ibuka? I'm going to say safest bet, Estime. Most upside, but riskiest is Ibuka. Jangle, you can't pay for a super chat because it's a members only stream. We don't have super chats on during members only. Red Hulk, I'm playing Marvin Harrison Jr. Osahar, Fannin or Juwan Johnson. Fannin has higher upside. Juwan Johnson is safer. Rank Carter, Ladd, Henderson, Chubb, Genty in a full PPR. Are we talking upside? Upside for me is Henderson, Ladd, Chubb, Carter, Genty. Chat, I'm probably only going to be live for about 15 more minutes or so. Here, let me do this real quick too. 5 gifted memberships to the Headliner Nation community. 5 gifted memberships. There we go. Just a reminder, this is not the last members only live stream. I will be live for week 17 and 18 still. But just keep in mind that we will not be live on Friday nights anymore. Hold on, you mentioned a new personal channel. Yes, something I'm doing that is completely outside the realm of fantasy sports. Essentially, what I decided is I've been blessed with an opportunity to have a platform and a voice, and I have realized over the last 3 or 4 years that people respect my opinion for whatever reason, and I appreciate that. But they respect my opinion not just when it comes to fantasy football, but we've had conversations about other things as well when it comes to life, college, work, things like that. I have a gigantic resume of things I've done in my life, both good and bad. So I created a personal channel where I'm going to start doing some things based more on that. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's a way for me to get a little bit more out of life, if that makes sense. Because I want to do more for people than just give fantasy advice. I want to help in other ways as well. So I'm really excited about what I can potentially do with that. Woo! 10 gifted memberships. PM Potato, does the channel exist yet? Yes, it does. If you go to YouTube and type in, hold on, let me see something real quick. I don't think it's popping up. Oh, it does. If you go to YouTube and type in Higher Expectations with Kyle Richardson, it's going to be like the first channel. It's a picture of me coaching football. If you're interested in seeing what happens there, type in Higher Expectations with Kyle Richardson, and you should see it pop up. Can we get a little hashtag Vol popping up in the chat for 10 gifted memberships this morning? Hilda, I'm probably not going to talk about politics as a whole. There might be things that happen with politics that I would discuss on more of like a personal level on how to deal with it. But no, I'm not going to go on there and give you my political view. That's not what that channel is going to be for. This channel is going to be something that I want everybody to get something from. David becoming a member for the 37th month. Hey, Kyle, just want to thank you, Jake, the Doc, Taylor, and Anna for all your guys' hard work all season and keeping a level head with all the nonsense in the comments. Happy holidays, Headliner Nation. Let's get these ships. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, David. And thanks for being here for 37 months. Woo! Oh, I'm getting some new subscribers. Appreciate y'all for heading over there and subscribing. Videos will be coming out after the first of the year. I've already got a list of things I want to do. It's going to be fun. Mark Vale becoming a member for the 14th month. 12-man full PPR. Hey, brother, Burrow or Brissett today? We have Brissett higher. Yeah, Gonzalo. I was going to say hashtag Gonzalo, but then I thought people wouldn't even be like, well, that's not who gifted them. So like, let's do hashtag Vol instead. Goonies. I'm a Steelers fan, and I have Gibbs in the semifinals. I know I have to start him, but I don't want him to do good. See my problem? Ooh, yeah. Daniel, I will ban you from the chat. You ruined my Friday night. Do not ruin the rest of it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not ruin the rest of my Sunday. Devin, am I open to bringing in guests? At some point, yes. So if you tweeted me a picture of a snake, Daniel, I will block you. Don't test me. I will block you if you will start tweeting me videos of snakes. I'm not kidding. I can't do it. I can't watch it. It makes me sick to my stomach. I can't do it. Am I open to bringing in guests? Yes. I'm actually going to redo my entire studio after the season is done. So I can have a little bit of a different setup in this room. So one setup will be for fantasy football, and then the other setup will be for that other stuff. I swear, if I start... No, I'm not going to see the new Anaconda movie. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Like, just the thought, it makes me feel sick. No, I'm not watching it. Dan, I can't watch it. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. If it's like a cartoon snake, like Aladdin, I can deal with that. Okay? I'm not watching a video of a real life snake chasing down human beings. I'm not doing it. We have Burrow higher than Dak. Manu. One running back and one flex. Henderson, Rico, Gente, Olave, Ladd, Michael Wilson. Henderson. If you want the most upside, Olave. If you want to play it safe, Rico. Going Purdy or Brissett. E-Man, we have Purdy higher. We have Purdy higher. Okay. Stop talking about... Stop talking about snakes. Adam. Need 2 PPR. Abuka, Wandell, or London. Give me London and Wandell. And Saints or Chiefs defense. Ooh, that one I got to look up. Saints or Chiefs defense. It's the Chiefs. We have the Chiefs all the way up at 3. Loki, you are welcome. Travis, no, I'm not. My kids think this is a joke. I've told them before that if we ever come across a snake, that I will push them down to get away from it. They think I'm joking. I don't joke about things like that. I don't joke about things like that. I still remember, it was years ago, back when I was still working a full-time job. I got the kids around, like we were... Because even when I was working full-time, I was the one that got the kids around in the morning, took them to daycare, dropped them off and everything like that. I would take the kids. So I got the kids outside, got them in the car, got them buckled in. They were both even in car seats still at this point. And I looked and I was like, oh, we forgot to take the trash can down. So I go over and I grab the trash can and I pull it away from the house. And this big rainbow-colored snake came flying out from underneath it. I have never screamed so loud. I dropped the trash can. I don't know where the snake went to be honest with you. The trash came falling out of the trash can, and I ran to the car and jumped in. My kids were freaking out. My kids were freaking out. And I was too. What's a skink? No, it wasn't rainbow colored. It was like black, white, and yellow. I don't know what a skink is either. It was like black, white, and yellow. Ugh. Leo G becoming a member of Hole and Chubb. Leo, thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Did I miss this one? Mark Vale becoming a member for the 14th month. 12-team full PPR. Hey, brother, Burrow or Brissett today? We have Brissett higher than Burrow. Terry becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Womology becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. HR becoming a member for the 19th month. What up, Kyle? Start 3. McConkey, Metcalf, Evans, T. Higgins, or Trey Henderson. I'm going Trey Henderson. I'm going Mike Evans. And I'm going DK Metcalf. Nathan becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Nathan, thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Edgar Ramirez becoming a member for the 38th month. Help, need a flex in a 12-man. Full PPR, Tet, Woody, Monty, or Worthy. Already starting Josh Allen, King Henry, Nico Evans, Kittle. Good luck, everyone. Just picking Wood, or one, Tet, Woody. I don't know if he's playing today. I'm going to go Tet McMillan here. Billy just jumping on here to say, Anna, if you sent me a photo of a snake, what did you just send me? I'm not opening it. I don't even care. I don't care. I don't want to see it. Now I have to delete our entire conversation and probably block you to get it to go away. How does that make you feel? Chat, a few more minutes here. More likes for the holidays. Appreciate you, Sean. The defense, Michael Wilson, Ibuka, or Troy Franklin. Gonna go Michael Wilson. Nathan. Ayo, Dart or Burrow today? We've got... Ooh, hold on. I do need to double check that real quick. We have Burrow higher than Dart. We have Burrow higher than Dart. And I just lost your question. I have no idea where it's at. Oh, think of Dart's rushing upside, even though Vikings defense is good and Burrow not being happy right now. Get it, understand it, still going Burrow, though. Nathan. Oh, wait, that's the one I just literally read. The defense. Michael Wilson, Ibuka, or Troy Franklin. Give me Michael Wilson. Womology. Do I start Waller or Bowers? If you want to risk it, I would go with Waller if you need more upside. Bowers still safest. John Palmer. What happened to give you snake trauma? No idea. I already feel silly, Anna. That's the thing. Kyle, you're 6'3" with calves like a giant. I'm technically probably closer to 6'2" these days. Keisha, half PPR. I played Watson last night. Had DJ Moore too, and OT saved me. Should I start Burrow or Herbert? We have Burrow higher than Herbert. And Bucky, Brees, or Gainwell. Give me Bucky. Starting Achane and Amon-Ra. Opponent had Puka. That's what we're going to go with right there. Those are the ones. Juwan Johnson or Higgins. I'm going to go Juwan Johnson. Chris Rayo becoming a member for the 4th month. Happy holidays, PPR. Both leagues need help between Evans, DK, and Michael Wilson. Give me Evans. Then in my other league, Purdy or Burrow, Rico or Sutton. Purdy, and then Rico if you want to play it safe. Sutton if you need more upside. A. Juarez becoming a member for the 27th month. Need 2 in a full PPR. London, Pollard, Wandell, Tracy Jr. Give me London. If you want to play it safe, Pollard. If you want more upside, Wandell. Let me rephrase that. London for sure. If you want to play it safe, Tracy. Wandell if you want more upside. Cattermas becoming a member for the 7th month. Flex, Michael Wilson, Judkins, Dowdle, or Flowers. Give me Michael Wilson if you want the most upside. Judkins if you want the best floor. Guardian, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Okay, make your questions as short as possible. I'm going to spend like 5 minutes rapid firing here because I got to go. Jill, London or Wilson? I'm going to go London. Leo, Pitts over Ferguson? Yes. The Mortgage Craft, need 2 wide receivers and a flex. Diggs, Franklin, Kincaid. You only listed 3 there, so I'm not 100% sure. Ed, Fannin or Pitts? Give me Pitts. Nathan, MHJ, Waddle, or Flowers? MHJ if you want the most upside. Flowers if you want to play it safe. Problem Child, Theo Johnson or Kelsey? Give me Kelsey still. Terry, Purdy or Burrow? Give me Purdy. Mano, Brissett over Herbert. D-Hen, Merry Christmas. Terry, Purdy, Herbert, or Burrow? Purdy. I got the hiccups. Daniel, Jacoby or Coker? Give me Jacoby. Ed, I feel like I already answered your question. Please don't post your question multiple times. I'm answering them fast, so you shouldn't have to. Dart or Dak with a 40-plus yard bonus? Dak. Cliff Mountain, Wilson or Wandell? Wilson. Guardian, Pittman or Schultz? Schultz has more upside than Pittman. Pittman is safer. Sean, Waller or Johnson? Waller has more upside. Rosetown, Ed Miller, Wilson or Wandell? Wilson. Prod by Lee, Kelsey or Gadsden? Kelsey still. Manu, Herbert or Brissett? Give me Brissett. Austin, London or Wilson? Give me London. John, Metcalf, Evans, Harrison Jr. Give me Evans. The Queen, Myers, London, DK, Woody, Marks, Genty, and Tracy. I have to sit 2. I'm going to sit Marks because apparently he's not playing, and Genty. Trapped in a room with a cottonmouth for 20 minutes or ride in a car with Rasheed. That car has airbags. I'll go ride with Rasheed. G-Easy, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. VVHS, Juwan Jennings or Higgins? Give me Jennings if it's Jaden Higgins. If it's T. Higgins, I'll go T. Higgins. The Mortgage Craft, Diggs, Franklin, Kincaid. I'm assuming you just need me to pick 2. I'm picking Diggs and Kincaid. Shannon, in a full PPR, 2 wide receivers and a flex. London, Metcalf, Higgins, Wilson, Judkins, Tracy. London, Metcalf, Higgins. Beard Belichick becoming a member for the 20th month. Rank these 3 as a flex. Diggs, Aaron Jones, Hollywood Brown, Merry Xmas brother, Merry Xmas, Beard Belichick. Give me in that order: Jones, Diggs, Hollywood Brown. Aaron Carlson, Wandell, Gainwell, Kelsey, or Hunt. I can only flex 1. I will flex Gainwell here. Kelsey if you want a little bit more upside. Remorse, Williams, Chase Brown, or DK in the flex. Is that Javonte Williams? It's him. If it's Jameson Williams, Chase Brown is safer. Jameson Williams has more upside. Jets, Tyler Warren or Dawson Knox? Give me Tyler Warren. Shakir or Jaden Higgins? I would go Jaden Higgins if you want to play it safe. Shakir if you want more upside. Ed, Junkins or Aaron Jones? Junkins is safer. Aaron Jones more upside. VVHS, Juwan Jennings or Higgins? It's T. Higgins if it's T. Higgins. If it's Jaden Higgins, it's Juwan Jennings. Zip Loco, happy holidays to you as well. DC Nation, Jacoby Myers or Michael Wilson if Harrison is out. Harrison's supposed to play, so Jacoby Myers if you want to play it safe. If for some reason Harrison's ruled out last minute, it's absolutely Michael Wilson. Pick 1, Pitts, Wandell, or Waller. Give me Pitts. G-Easy, full PPR, start 3, Evans, DK, Henderson, Justin Jefferson, Michael Wilson. Give me Evans, DK, and Trey Henderson. 96 T1, Abuka, Wandell, or Wilson. Give me Wilson. And Jerry Soto, MHJ over Wandell. Damon, Chiefs over Saints. Sean, you're welcome. Beard, you're welcome. LKW, T. Higgins or Diggs, give me T. Higgins. Merry Christmas to you as well. Jerron, Merry Christmas to you too. Beard Belichick, I pray we all get W's in our parlays hit. Me as well. 96 T1. Abuka, I think I answered this one. Bryson, Purdy or Brissett, give me Purdy. Woody, Jetta, Jennings, Warren, T need upside. One running back. Well, Woody apparently isn't supposed to play, so it's got to be Jalen Warren. Wide receiver is going to be Jennings for me, and then T. Higgins would be one of your flex. Rosetown, Merry Christmas to you as well. Remorse, you're welcome. Shannon, you're welcome. Callie, Merry Christmas to you. AG, Coke or Pepsi? I can't really tell the difference. I know people will probably disagree with that. Little Shadow, Merry Christmas to you as well. D-Hen, give me Judkins. Brenton, give me Marvin Harrison Jr. The Mortgage Craft, answered that one already. Michael Wilson or Jacoby if MHJ plays. Jacoby is safer. Michael Wilson has more upside. DeCusi, Tracy, Genty, or Carter need two. Give me Genty and Tracy if you want the more upside. Tracy and Carter if you want a safer floor. Andrew, Jacoby, JJ, and Wilson need two. Jacoby and JJ. Merry Christmas to Proud by Lee. Bryson, Merry Christmas to you as well. Daniel, Merry Christmas to you. Mason, becoming a member for the 55th month. Need 2.5 PPR between Diggs, Wandell, Genty, or Michael Carter. Need 2. Give me Diggs and Wandell if you want the most upside. Genty and Michael Carter if you want to play it safe. Marie Winsell, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. A. Juarez, London is playing. Yes. Manu, Merry Christmas to you as well. Huff, start one. Adonai Mitchell, Troy Franklin, Pat Bryan, Jalen Coker, Merry Christmas. I'll start Coker here. Marie, Judkins or Omari and Hampton. Judkins is safer if you're chasing points and you need a ton of upside. Omari and Hampton's a little bit riskier, but you could go that route. DC Nation, happy holidays to you as well. Beard Belichick, May or Baker. We've got May higher. Jethro, Wilson, Bucky, Rico. I just can flex one. I'm going to flex Bucky. Scale speaks, Abuka or Olave. Give me Olave. Jerry Soto, Marvin Harrison Jr. over Wandell. Andrew, Merry Christmas to you as well. DC Nation, you're absolutely welcome. Jerry Soto, you're welcome. Egg Butter and Doomtar. Gonzalo, Coker or Hollywood? Give me Coker. The Goonies, Baker or Purdy need safety. I'm going to go Purdy. Guardian, Waller or Schultz? If Schultz is safer, Waller has more upside. John B. Parker, Addison or Worthy? I will play Addison still here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being a part of the stream today. I will have videos coming out before Christmas, but I will not be live before Christmas. So I hope all of you have a great holiday. I hope you all stay safe. I hope everybody is healthy out there. Remember the reason for the season, whatever that might be for you, whatever touches close to home for you in your heart, please make sure that you keep that at the forefront of all of your holiday festivities this week. I love you all so much. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all so much for making the dream a reality for myself and everyone here at the Fantasy Headliners. I'll be thinking about you all week long. I'll see you all in the start and sit shows and all of that, and then I'll be back next Sunday for the live stream as usual. Have a great holiday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all in the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners. Love y'all.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend.